Okay, this problem has a typo at this time on the online version of the book. Paper book may or may not, and by the time you're watching this video, maybe an updated ebook will not have the typo. But the equation given right here is incorrect. The real equation that they want us to graph is the cubed root of x minus 2. And notice that the minus 2 is not under the cubed root. Okay, so we're not going to use this one. We're going to use the correct one. So I need a table of values. So I'm going to put in x and y values. So I'll put in 0, and I get -2, right? 0, -2, right? So that's 0, -2. Right? And at this point, you need to put as many values in until you see the shape of the graph. Now, as you graph more of the cube root functions, you'll need less points. But for now, we need points, right? So I'll put a 1 in for x. The cube root of 1 is 1. 1 minus 2 is, right? And what I'm doing here in my head is doing this. I'm putting in y equals cubed root of 1 minus 2. Cube root of 1 is 1 minus 2, y equals -1, right? -1. And then let's put another value in for x. Now, I don't want to put 2 in because I don't know what the cubed root of 2 is. It's some decimal value, right? So the next cube root I can think of is 8, right? Oh, first let me graph 1, -1, 1, -1. Okay. The next one I can think of for x is 8 because the cubed root of 8 is 2. And 2 minus 2 is 0, right? 0. So I have 8, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. So it looks like that, right? Okay. And now I can kind of see the shape this way, right? It goes like this, right? Whoops. That is not supposed to be there, right? Okay. Started drawing a line. So it looks like that. And now I need the other way. Let me see if I can get rid of that line without erasing any of the other. Okay, so now I need to go the other way. So let's put a -1 in here, -1, -1. So again, I'm substituting in y equals cubed root of -1 minus 2, right? Cube root of -1, what times itself is -1, right? And 3 times. -1 times -1 times -1. So that's y equals -1 minus 2, y equals -3, right? So -1, -3. -1, -3 is down here. And then again, I don't want to put -2, -3, I want to put -8 because I know the cube root of -8. Cube root of -8 is -2. -2 minus 2 is -4. So there's another point. -8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is over here. And now I can see the shape of the graph. Kind of goes like that, right? Okay. Not a bad graph for using a tablet. Yours would be better if it were on graph paper. Okay, so now describe it, right? Okay, let's think of what we can think of. It's S-shaped, right? We could say that. I could see the x-intercept, right? X-intercept, right? That's right here at 8. I can see the y-intercept, right? That's right here at -2, right? Again, x and y intercepts are just the x and y values, even though the book gives them as ordered pairs. They are not ordered pairs, right? We could give this point right here, this one, as, I don't know, we could call it an inflection point, right? Or we could say where the graph starts to change, you know, its direction, or so that's at the inflection point. It's kind of like a vertex for a parabola or an absolute value is at 0, -2, right? That's an interesting point, right? We could look for a line of symmetry, but there aren't any, so we could even say that no line of symmetry. the maximum value, how high does it get in the y? Well, it keeps going up and up and up slowly, but it keeps going up. So there's no max value. And subsequently, it keeps going down and down and down. So there's no minimum value. And I would say that if you listed all these characteristics, you've done pretty well.